girl Jazz, and welcome back to the channel. So today is going to be an update on baby Brown. I am doing my 20 weeks update. So if you guys know anything about 20 weeks marks that you are halfway there, you guys. So let me start off by saying, first of all, it felt like it took forever with my first pregnancy for me to arrive at 20 weeks. And then with this pregnancy, I don't know, it just feels as if like I just woke up one morning and I was halfway through this pregnancy. Granted, I know that's not the reality, but I think the first time I was so anxious, I didn't know what to expect. I just didn't know how things would be, and so it just seemed like I was always looking forward to, you know, what the next week would bring. So I never missed. I would turn a new week on, I think Wednesdays or Thursdays, but I never missed a Wednesday or Thursday. Whatever the day was, I never missed it. I always knew I was turning a new day. I could not wait. Like sometimes I would look at my What to Expect app just to see what to look forward to for the next week, and then I would just do a countdown. I remember having a small calendar on my work desk, and I would literally mark the days off, y'all, like kid you not. But with this baby, I've just been so chill. Baby has been chill, and we've just kind of just been like, you know. And so it just seems so crazy how we are all already halfway there. I look forward to the second half. That's when a real feeling starts. Like for me, I think that's when the real feeling starts. Because, you know, prior to like the first half, you know, you could break it up in two. So like the first 20 weeks, the last 20 weeks. But like the first 20 weeks for me is like you're going through so many emotions. You're going through the fact that you're pregnant, you know, you are expecting, you are bringing life into this world. You know, it's a lot of uncertainty, you know what I'm saying? Like you really can't tell people about the baby, or you don't know who to tell. You don't even know if you should tell anybody. You know, baby is like those first couple months are so crucial, you know. You don't know the sex of the baby. You probably don't have a name for the baby. It's just like so much, you know what I'm saying? Like you probably don't even have, you're not thinking about a nursery or anything like that. And then it's like once you hit like that 5-6 month mark, it's just like, oh my God, I have 3 to 4 months left. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, am I having a baby shower? Or let's plan a baby shower. Let's start planning a nursery. And for me, my first pregnancy, my nesting kicked in at 6 months. Like, I remember being 6.5 months and I was in full blown nesting mode. I didn't know it was nesting, but I was. And so you just have so many things to look forward to. It's, you know, you as you continue to get out of that first 20 weeks, you know, it's like less risk, and you know, you have less things to be worried about, and your mind like really changes focus, you know, like you really begin to think about other things, you know. And so you're like, oh my God, I gotta start buying this baby stuff. Like, you know, I gotta start going shopping for the nursery. You know, him or her, they need clothes, they need this, they need that. Now we gotta solidify a name for real, you know, because at this point, everything is on and popping. So I'm really looking forward to the next, this last half. I'm really looking forward to it. But yeah, so I'm updating 20 weeks. So 20 weeks is 5 months. And baby, what to expect is that baby should be around 10 ounces, and they also should be like 6.5 inches long. You should have started to realize that your belly is kind of taking shape. And so prior to the first 20 weeks, you probably, you know, were not showing. With my first pregnancy, first of all, I'm already a slim girl. And so with my first pregnancy, I was not showing at 20 weeks, like at all, like literally at all. I just knew that, I just assumed that I would be showing at 16 weeks. And so that was my marker to like tell the world, tell my job, like tell everyone, so that, you know, I just wouldn't show up one day and it's a big stomach. However, once I got to 16 weeks, like no one could tell. Like no one could tell. And so even once I got to 20 weeks, which is 5 months, you still couldn't tell. Then I made it to 24 weeks, 24 weeks. So now I'm 6 months pregnant. And so literally I did not start showing until 6.5 months. And that's obviously when I told everyone. But with this baby, I started showing, in my opinion, like around 18 weeks. I think I said it the last update. But I am definitely showing. And speaking of showing, I have now officially started wearing my maternity clothes. I can no longer wear my old jeans, my old clothes. It's just not happening. Like even my t-shirts, like even my small and medium sized t-shirts, I'm just not comfortable in them. So I have started wearing my husband's some of his jogging pants, some of his sweats to bed. And I remember I started that, I want to say at like 6 or 7 months with baby girl, with my first daughter. So I have definitely started that. Let's see. Your appetite may have started increasing at this week or whatever. I can say that for me. I can definitely 100% say that for me. Like I said, I'm small, I'm petite. I tend to have smaller babies. I tend to have, just a smaller frame. However, my appetite has increased. Today, I was just so hungry. I knew that my appetite increased because I've been able to like eat all of my breakfast from, like, if I stop at Dunkin' or if I stop somewhere. I now have been able to like finish all of my breakfast, which is not usual. Like I'll usually do half or like 1/3, but I have never, and so today, baby, I finished it, and I could have had something on the side of it. And so it has definitely started. Once we got out of church, I was so hungry. And so again, prior to this week, I could leave church and I don't necessarily have to just eat right away after church. Like I could really go another hour without eating, or because it's like an hour, it's like a 45-minute, 50-minute ride back to the house. So I could wait that entire time before eating. But no. So the appetite has definitely increased. And some other things to expect is that your nails maybe get stronger, like your hair and your nails. So as far as my hair is braided down up under this unit. I braided my hair down, I want to say like 4 weeks ago. 3 to 4 weeks ago, a month ago, I braided my hair down because I really try not to do too much to my hair. I really try to put it in protective styles when I'm pregnant, because I was technically still going through postpartum. And so my hair began to fall out around like February of this year. And so, it was like my hair already sheds. And so it was just crazy how my hair was just like breaking and stuff like that, to the point where I told my husband back in June, I was like, before the summer is over, I am going to get a haircut. Like I am going to cut my hair. I'm not like, doing a big chop or anything like that, but I'm probably going to do like bob length all around to just, because one thing I can say is that my hair really, really thrives once I'm pregnant. Like it really, really thrives. My nails thrive. I can tell that my nails are strong and just growing because I am a press-on girl. At first I was not a press-on girl just because I just thought they didn't last, because I didn't think it was worth it. However, if you get the right press-ons, you get the right glue, I promise you'll probably never want to go back. Besides the fact of you having to do it yourself, you'll probably never want to go back to a real salon. Nail shop. However, I still get pedicures. I still get my feet done. I let them do that because number one, I can't be down. Number two, they can do that. But as far as my nails, I have officially crossed over to the press-on girls. And so I take my nails off every 2 weeks. I don't care. I take them off every 2 weeks and redo them on Sundays. Sunday is my day where I'm resetting. And y'all, I promise you, like every 2 weeks I cut my nails, and fresh manicure, and my nails, when I cut my nails, like let's say I'm doing it today, because I am doing it today. I'll cut my nails all the way down, like literally all the way down. I still have a small baby. I wear short press-ons, but even when I have them off for like that whole Sunday or whatever, I keep my nails short and clean. And so I'll cut them and they'll be short, y'all. I'm talking about short. Within 2 weeks of me wearing them press-ons and then me taking the nails off again and just manicuring my nails would be so strong, so long. It's crazy. And so, in a good way. And so definitely true. And I know my hair is thriving with my protectors, that I know it is. Okay. And then it says that as far as baby is concerned, baby is now practicing their sucking reflex. And so baby could possibly be sucking their thumb, and that they are the size of a sweet potato. And so those are some things to expect, you guys. As far as what I am experiencing, I'm really not experiencing anything new from last week. So the trend that I was doing was that I was updating you guys every 2 weeks. However, today I felt good, I look good, and it's my 20 weeks. It's halfway, it's my halfway point. So I was like, no, let me go ahead and update you guys. So as far as like anything new from week 19 to week 20, nothing was new. Like I said, my appetite did increase, but that's honestly about it. As far as like my belly getting bigger or anything like that, sometimes it's harder for me to see if I am getting bigger. Like, it'll just be like a random day where I'm like, oh, I think maybe it's getting a little bit bigger. But as far as just like me always noticing it once it happens, like I just don't be noticing. It'll take my husband, it'll take my coworkers to be like, oh my God, look at your belly and stuff like that. So I don't think that I have like grown any this week. My appetites have not changed. And like the sweet thing about the second trimester is that the second trimester is really known as the best trimester. The first trimester, baby, you're going through so much: food aversions, not being able to sleep, nausea, everything. The third trimester, you're over it. Like, baby has no more room. You just like, baby, when is she going to come out? When is he going to come out? So the second trimester is really what they say it is for a lot of people. Now, granted, some people are sick the entire 9 months, and that's different. But as far as, like I said, as far as me, I really think that my second trimester is going to continue to go really well. I think that I'm probably going to keep, like, the stuff that I am dealing with, it's probably just going to, keep going without, I think I'm going to just continue to go through that. I had really bad insomnia with my first child, my second trimester, all of my, that's not true. The end of my second trimester, and then majority of all of my third trimester. And so I don't have insomnia with this baby, but I'm just not sleeping the best. And it's just like, that's one thing I can say. It's just like, I'm so over it. And so I don't know if that'll change anytime soon, because I'm just gonna only continue to get bigger. And it's really the belly. The belly is why I don't sleep well. Like, point blank period. It's the belly and it's the baby laying on my bladder. Those two things are the reason why I do not sleep well. It's not the temperature, it's not the bed, it's not any of that. So again, because I know that, baby is only gonna continue to get bigger, I am pretty sure that I'm gonna continue to have rough sleep here and there. I may sleep like, if there are 7 days in a week, baby, I may sleep good two or three of those days. But the majority of the time, I'm just going to be twisting and turning, And I do have a pregnancy pillow because, again, I was just pregnant last year. So I do have a pregnancy pillow. But I hate my pregnancy pillow. I've always hated my pregnancy pillow. I begged my husband to get it my first pregnancy because I went without it for so long, because like I said, I really didn't need it, and I carried really small my first pregnancy, and so I didn't need a pregnancy pillow and really until like my third trimester. And so it's just like I said, one day I was just like, when my insomnia kicked in and everything, I was like, babe, we gotta get the pregnancy pillow, like I need it here tomorrow. And he literally ordered it and it was here that next day. And so once it came, I was like, I was telling my best friend, because we were pregnant at the same time, and so I was telling her like, girl, I know I'm gonna sleep good tonight, X, Y, and Z. And the pregnancy pillow made it worse. The pregnancy pillow is worse for me. Sleeping with it is worse for me, because once you get inside of the pregnancy pillow, it's like you're locked in it. And so for people that are constantly getting up, like I literally have to get up every 2 hours to use the restroom. For me, it's just horrible. I have to it's like snake out of it, and it's just and then by that time, and then sometimes I may not have to use the bathroom, but I really may want to just flip on my left side or flip on the opposite side or whatever side I'm on. And so I have to, like, it would just wake me up all the way. Like, I couldn't just turn side to side without, you know, how I would without the pillow. No, I had to, like, literally get up, put the other, like, take the pillow from between this leg, now flip over, put it between this leg, and then so now it's like I'm up, I'm already not sleeping, I already have horrible insomnia. And so it just did not work. With this pregnancy, I pulled the pregnancy pillow out pretty early, like within my first trimester, and I was just like, nope, I don't need it. My husband was like, do you still need it? I'm like, nah, I don't need it. And so I don't know, y'all. I don't know. Like, I try, because I'm not having horrible symptoms, because I know things could be much, much worse, how it was with my first, you know, pregnancy. I don't try to complain at all. Like, even though I would love to be able to get sleep, like, because when the baby comes, it's OV. Like, it's OV. But I will say that me not getting sleep in my third trimester at all with my first really prepared me for when she got here. So it wasn't as hard on me. It was harder on my husband, because nothing changes for them. Like, they good. Like, they're not gaining weight, they not having cravings, they not having food aversions, they not having headache, migraines, nothing. Baby, they good. And so it was harder on him when she first got here, because he had to get up and help me, you know what I'm saying? But as far as me, it's like, baby, I've been getting up at these same times since she was in the womb, you know what I'm saying? And so with this baby, it's just like, I'm gonna just charge it to the game. But yeah, y'all, pretty much still vibing. I still have the same cravings, which is like peanut butter cookies, cinnamon rolls, just sweets. I like sweets. But I'm not doing like candy or anything. Well, only candy I'm really doing is like sour straws, and it has to be the original sour straws. I don't want the ones that are cut up in the bag at Walmart. I want the original ones. It's so hard to find them. Walmart ain't got them. It's so hard. You gotta go to like one of these like little gas stations or whatever on the side of the street and try to find them. But yeah, lemonade. It's the same cravings. Like I said, my appetite did increase, but as far as anything like dramatic that happened this week or anything for it to be my 20th week, like, nothing happened, y'all. Nothing happened. So that's all I got. Like I said, I really wanted to come on here and update you guys, because it is a very special, it was, because I'm not 20 weeks anymore, but it was a very special week just because of it being my 20th week. I have went through this pregnancy without any complications, and God has just been really, really good to me and my baby. Tomorrow morning, I have my anatomy scan, which is like a longer ultrasound where they, you know, just make sure like baby is growing well and everything is good and everything like that. I've already taken my genetic test. That was first trimester or whatever. So the next step is the anatomy scan. So my anatomy scan is early in the morning, like 7:45, because I still have to go to work tomorrow. I still got to get some stuff done at work. So I'm not taking a day off. I'm just going, and I'll go straight into the office. But I'm looking forward to my anatomy scan because I get to see my baby. And it's like, when, you know, throughout your pregnancy, you don't really have a lot of ultrasounds. You can schedule your own ultrasounds like at 3D and 4D places. But like I told y'all in a previous update, before, don't get me wrong, as a first time mom, like, I wanted to see my baby all the time. Like, I like 4D, 3D, I want to see my baby. With this baby, I'm saving my money because I don't want to be disappointed. I want to wait until they have like just a little fat on them, and you can, you know, you and your man can really be like, oh my God, who is he or she gonna look like, and stuff like that. So we are definitely planning I'm definitely planning to schedule a 4D ultrasound of baby. Probably, so I'm gonna see baby tomorrow, so I'm good for right now. So I'm probably gonna schedule ultrasound around October, November. I'm gonna schedule a 4D, and I know then, like, I'm gonna really, you know, hopefully they don't have their hands and feet and everything in their face like my first one did. It's like she knew we would be going to ultrasound, because And then again, it was me. Like, I would always eat before ultrasound. And so by the time I got to the ultrasound, she would be full and sleepy. And so she would just be knocked out. Her arms would be like this. I would drink cold water, apple juice, everything. As a matter of fact, now that I'm talking about it, I think my anatomy scan with her, she was asleep. And they had me drink like some apple juice or some really cold water. And sis was not, and that's just how she is to this day. Like, she's so, like, I don't care. But this baby sleeps a lot as well. This baby doesn't. Now I'm glad I kept going. I will say that the baby has been kicking a lot more. Baby has been kicking a lot more, which I'm very happy for, because that is an indication that, you know, things are going well. You want to feel those kicks and stuff like that. I don't remember at what week are you supposed to begin to count the kicks per day. I know it's supposed to be 10 kicks per day or 10 type of movements per day. Like I said, I don't remember. I'm not going to tell y'all a week and then be completely wrong and off, but I do know that it is coming up. And so I can say for sure that baby was kicking yesterday more than 10 times, which is really, really good. But you look for those things, because like I said, you're not getting an ultrasound all the time. Some people buy the Doppler, whatever it's called, to hear the heartbeat, but you really want to, you know, the easiest thing is like to make sure that they're kicking every day and stuff like that. So like I said, hopefully baby is awake in the morning. Hopefully they, you know, they good. But yeah, y'all, that's all I gotta say. Ain't got no more. I am definitely gonna come back on next Sunday and give you guys the update from my anatomy scan, because that is a huge milestone. And then we probably get back on track with the every 2 week thing. And so thank y'all so much for watching. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And you can always interact with me in the comments and tell me, you know, how your pregnancy was that week, or if you remember that week, if that week was significant for you and things like that. For my first pregnancy, definitely week 14, which is when we find out her sex. Week 20 when we did the anatomy scan. I think it was like week 26 when I did my glucose test. And then I think like week 38 when I thought she was gonna really come. So those are some significant weeks that I'm always gonna remember. I'm always gonna remember. So if you have any of those, drop down and leave a comment. Thank you guys so much for watching. Until next time, peace.